Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today we're going to be talking about some of my most anticipated book-to-film or book-to-TV show adaptations. Recently, I feel like YA books have been seriously taking over the book-to-film adaptation world, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about some of my favorite, most anticipated releases that I really don't want them to screw up. This video today is in paid promotion with Disney-Hyperion, and they sent me Unearthed by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Amy Kaufman, illuminate. You know I had to pick this up. These authors are actually the ones who wrote the Starbound trilogy, which I have seen around and have been wanting to read, so I figured if I like this book, then I'll pick up the other ones by them too. Unearthed is the first in a duology by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. It is a sci-fi series, and it's all about this thought-to-be-extinct alien race called the Undying. So basically, Earth intercepts a message from them, and basically they have the potential to save us in our environment and the Earth's life as we know it. We follow Jules, who's a scholar, and Mia, who is a scavenger, and they both smuggle themselves onto this alien planet to get into the Undying temples to discover their riches. While they're in there, there's this scavenger rival group who threatens their lives, and so Jules and Mia, who are basically enemies, try to form this really fragile alliance, but they're both still keeping secrets from one another that could threaten to tear them apart. While they're still in these temples, the kicker is that they're realizing that this whole thing seems to be some kind of a grand plan to end humanity as we know it. It just sounds very action-packed. I read the first few pages and it was immediately like starting off with a bang. So I'm really excited and really looking forward to picking this one up. Disney-Hyperion was also kind enough to send me a couple of really cool things that went with the book, including this tote bag that has the symbol on the front, and then on the back it says Unearthed, onward if you dare. They also sent me this really fun pencil that kind of goes with the book, and also this really nice stainless steel like canteen water bottle kind of thing, and it's really awesome, so thank you guys so much. Two more key details about this book. One, there is a pre-order campaign going on Amy Kaufman's website, and I will leave it linked down below. You can enter the pre-order, I think it's the receipt, or, you know, however a pre-order campaign works, and you can get a signed book plate, a short story that goes along with the book, and your name possibly to be included in the next book. Like I said, I'll leave that link down below. And secondly, the authors are actually going on tour, and I will leave all the information for that down below so you can see if they're coming to your state or city or wherever you live. Now, the reason why this whole video is revolving around book-to-film adaptations is because Unearthed is actually already been tapped to become a film, and it's not even out yet. This book is slated to come out January 9th, and I'm really excited to start reading it because one, it's really short, and two, action. I'm ready. So in honor of the release of Unearthed, I am going to share with you guys 5 of my most anticipated book-to-film or book-to-TV show adaptations that I really don't want the TV show, movie, film companies to mess up. So let's get started. So the first book-to-film adaptation that I am really excited for, and one that I have seen trailers for everywhere, is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli. This book is being turned into a movie called Love, Simon, and if you haven't already seen or heard the trailer yet, where have you been? Nick Robinson is playing Simon, and the whole thing just looks so freaking amazing and adorable, and I'm so excited for it. This book is a coming-of-age story about Simon, who is gay but hasn't come out that he's gay yet, and his, you know, life as he's trying to figure out how to do that and how people are going to perceive him after he's done that. It revolves around this whole, you know, blackmail situation, but also this secret email conversation between him and this person named Blue, who he doesn't know who it is, but he's really having this really great connection with, and it's just a really great book, and I can't wait for the movie. Next up is a dystopian book that has been a long-time booktube favorite, and that is The Darkest Minds by Alex Bracken. I have only read this book in the series, and I absolutely loved it, but for some reason have never continued. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with the movie and what the rest of the series is like. I know that this has been a long-time booktube favorite, but for some reason I never finished it. I know that Amandla Stenberg, I can't remember what her last name is, but she's playing Ruby in this book. All of the other characters, Liam, the actors are perfect for them, and I can't wait for the movie. I don't don't think there's a trailer out for this one yet. I don't know when this one's coming out, but I really need it to be soon because I want to watch it. I want to watch it. Next up is a book whose adaptation film I think has already stopped filming, so I think they're in the editing process, and that is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Amanda Steinberg is also playing the main character in this book's Star, so I'm really excited for this. I feel like she's taking over the YA universe, and it's gonna be great. The Hate You Give, if you haven't already read it yet or heard about it yet, is about a girl named Star who witnesses one of her friends being shot by the police and the repercussions that happen because of that. It's a really powerful book about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I absolutely cannot wait for the film adaptation to be released. I really want to see how people open their eyes to this and, you know, see it, because I know a lot of people will watch the movie without reading the book, and I really hope that it reaches a wider audience that way, and I'm just really excited to see it nonetheless. Now, the last two books that I have are ones that have definitely been slated for movies and TV shows, but I don't think have casted yet nor filmed yet. The first one on that list is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. This one I know that Nicola Yoon has posted on her Instagram about who we'd prefer to play Daniel and Natasha, or who we'd dream about or fan cast playing them in the movie, but I don't think that anything has really happened with it yet. I'm really excited about it nonetheless because I absolutely adored this book and I can't wait to see what they do with it. The whole book takes place in 24 hours, so I'm really excited to see how that translates to film and what they're going to put in the movie that's from the book, because a lot of the material in the book is just so great. So this book follows Natasha, who is a Jamaican immigrant and is being deported that very day, and Daniel, who I believe, if I'm not wrong, because I haven't read this in a while, is Korean American, and he always follows in his family's footsteps, always follows what they want him to do. He's a prospective Yale student, and they both meet on this very day and they just change their lives because of it, and I really can't wait to see what they do with the film. And the final book / series that I am really excited for is The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. This one has definitely been slated for a TV show already. It's going to appear on the Sci-Fi Channel, but I don't think that we've had any news about casting or anything like that. I haven't really heard anything after the Sci-Fi Channel, so I'm really eager to see what's gonna happen with it. I feel like if they cast the right characters and actors who can actually act well, the series will be really good. The characters are really what makes this book, but in addition to that, it's also the mood and the setting of the story that really kicks this thing off. So if they mess any of that up, the whole series I feel like is just gonna be downhill. And I'm really scared, but really excited to know what's gonna happen. You think about the Raven Cycle and like a clear image comes to mind. It's not like a bunch of random things that, no, I picture 300 Fox Way with all of the Aglianbi boys in blue and all of the women in the 300 Fox Way. Like, I picture it. I picture this supernatural, creepy, you know, mood. I picture a clear image, and if they don't get that right, then I'm gonna be really sad. And so those are my top 5 book to movie adaptations that I'm really excited for. I know that A Darker Shade of Magic and Throne of Glass have both been slated to become TV shows, but I have heard literally next to nothing about those, and so I figured I wouldn't put them in because I literally have nothing to talk about. At least The Raven Boys has a channel that it's going to be on, versus both of those series, they're gonna become TV shows. That's it. Regardless, I am really excited either way for every book that is going to become a movie or a show. I just want to make sure that all of these books have been done justice and their adaptations are just really good. They have really great source material, and I can't wait to see what's done with them. So once again, thank you to Disney-Hyperion for sending me Unearthed. Don't forget to pick up your copy on January 9th. This sci-fi action-packed story just sounds so good, and it's also being slated for a movie, and it hasn't even come out yet, by the way. So it's really exciting when something like that happens. It just means that it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. So guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you once again to Disney-Hyperion for sponsoring this, and thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you later. Goodbye!